Hello, my name is Barry John, and welcome back to Let's Play Parasite Eve. I have a co-commentator, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Speedball, Captain Speedball now, field promotion, and this is day 4.
Yep. Unfortunately for people playing at home, we did have a technical crash at one point. The emulator decided to freeze on me, so this is our second pass through for the day. But yep, welcome to day 4, Conception.
And trigger warnings for body horror, goo, adult situations. This isn't rated M for mature game.
Oh yeah, thank you for covering for me, Speedball. You are a pal. Yes, this game is rated M for mature. It has earned it. But in the aftermath, Daniel has been given a field promotion to captain, and he is temporarily in charge of the precinct while Captain Baker is in the hospital. Along with many of the other surviving police officers. The game also doesn't tell you, hey, you're back in control now.
Yeah, you got a lot of work to do to clean this up. Hey, Nick's made it. Good.
Yeah. And Warner.
And Warner. Yeah, considering all things, I thought Warner was going to die when I was first playing this, but no, he lives.
Well, he gets transferred to the hospital. We don't know if he survives or not.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. That coffee machine still needs all those cups thrown out.
They've had slightly bigger messes to deal with.
Yeah, the mess just keeps getting bigger the longer you put it off.
True. But first thing I'm going to do is, you may have remembered a dying guy from near the end of day 3, the guy who was giggling about his locker.
It's all mine, a trading card. And as it will soon turn out, these are gun trading cards. I know trading cards that are not collectible card games that you play against people, the regular trading cards, those were big for a while. Really don't know if there's...
Baseball cards are still a thing, so are hockey cards.
Okay, yeah, but I've never heard of a gun trading card. That's kind of a niche.
You know, I'm betting if you go to a gun show, you'd find them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I hope you're still doing the paperwork for this, Wayne.
Yeah, sort of. I'll just scribble this and that in, So, for the folks at home, basically, he works exactly the same as Torres. He just also accepts trading cards instead of mod permits. They both function the same way.
Yeah, in addition to. Select. I've got 2 revives. I've got a lot of medicine 2s now. I don't think I'm at the point where they're no longer as useful as they should be.
Yeah.
Okay, get rid of the keys I don't need. Move the trading card over. Keep a tool just in case.
Tragically, we can't merge medicines. That's the one thing this didn't borrow from Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have any rare... The rare trading cards are only found in the bonus dungeon. You get a special bonus for collecting all of them, or all 12 of them. But first thing I just remembered, I have my bonus points from the last day I need to distribute. And after playing through the last game, I've looked at the way things, and I am confident with my offense right now, but I really want to pump up my defense, because I was taking a lot of damage I didn't like. I could go other places, but there's nothing to talk about or talk to people for. Do you guys really need that red light on? And also, this is a point where if you missed any of the treasure boxes or whatnot here in the police station, you can collect them if you missed them yesterday. Come on, find the door. There we go. Hey, police girl survived. God, can you imagine the long shifts everybody must be having now?
Okay. Okay, my internet
it
died for a second there.
Uh-oh.
No, it's fine. I just stopped.
Sorry, everybody, technical issues, but this is the
There we
downside
go.
of
Now it
live
works.
streaming.
I felt her presence. Okay.
Excellent, you're back up. Legitimate question here, but I think this is the first time that Aya has actually mentioned her Eve sense.
Yes. The cat's pretty much out of the bag as far as her being Abby normal, as my mom likes to say.
Yeah. Sperm bank or hospital conducts artificial insemination nearby.
Yeah, this is a surprisingly mature topic, and I do mean mature, not immature, as in boobs everywhere. Yeah.
Trust me, we'll get those.
Yeah. Yeah, this is more referencing the original Parasite Eve novel, which I haven't read, I just heard the highlights.
Yeah, as I said, I still haven't been able to get my hands on a copy of that or the movie. St. Francis Hospital. Is that St. Francis of Assisi or St. Francis Xavier?
Good question.
Yeah, you're the guy doing the tours of New York. I think you should double check that. Oh, but Daniel provides us with 30 more bullets to use, which is always good. And Maida checks in with Daniel before we leave. I'm beginning to notice a theme here with this game. Daytime scenes are, when it's daytime on the map, it's exposition time. When it's nighttime on the map, it's dungeon time. Oh, I don't want to go to the museum. Where am I going? Hospital. Crap. There we go. That's the place I want to go to. And I think this is the first time we see Aya driving in the game. Probably the only time.
Yeah. Well, Daniel's busy doing a lot of other stuff. He's delegating to the surviving detectives. He's got to get the dirt on Clamp. I sure hope Ben isn't scarred for life from what he saw.
Oh, I'm imagining a lot of people will want to get therapy after this.
Yeah.
It died along the scientist that was its father.
Okay, this is the one flaw in that. Mitochondria is not passed along through the sperm. It is shared through the mother only. That's why it was called mitochondrial Eve.
And not mitochondrial Adam.
Yeah.
Alright, please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash.
There we go. So looking it up, there are a lot of St. Francis hospitals around New York, but none actually on Manhattan itself.
Okay.
I like the nice detail they see, like the Christmas ornaments up.
Yeah, there's a tree in the background. And Maida at least stops before he gets lit on fire, which is good for him.
Yeah.
You wait here, he just pouts.
Yeah, essentially, oh yeah, another one? Come on.
I can tolerate one in my inventory, okay?
Bells that keep away bad spirits is kind of a surprisingly universal tradition. That's bell ringing in Europe was also a way to do that in the Middle Ages. That's where we get that one Christmas carol that's all about the bells. And no, I don't mean Jingle Bells. The dun 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 dun, that one.
Yeah, the Carol of the Bells. Yeah. Just me saving my game, preemptively just in case things crash again. But I think we were past the problem point. Wait. Oh god, there's nobody at the nurse's station.
Oh. We don't see any corpses yet, but this is a little upsetting, yeah.
I mean, could in theory be the whole place has been evacuated.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought there was a treasure chest down there.
I mean...
Actually, this does not look like a patient reception area. I mean...
It's more like a waiting room. There's not a lot of processing room area here. Even very small hospitals would have, like, a little more than this.
Yeah. I mean, this could be a hospital with multiple entrances, and this is basically a side entrance, like a technical entrance, or a visitor's entrance.
But that wouldn't explain the lounge chairs. Oh.
No.
Ghost girl.
Oh, yeah.
You're not 10 years. You're not 10 years old, Aya. It's not your reflection.
Should we just let the cat out of the bag about who the ghost girl is?
Might as well.
So, Maya is Aya's twin sister, who died in a car accident along with their mother back when she was about 5 or 6. Because, I mean, we are going to be getting that sort of backstory later on in this particular chapter. Hey. Oh, yeah, she does have a good point to be concerned. There's no elevator music.
Oh, no. Going down! Ah!
It shouldn't be that far of a drop, though. I mean...
She was, like, on the ground floor, right? Yeah, unless there's 3 sub-basements. Also, I like that Eve had the wherewithal to give a villainous going down just before cutting the cables. Don't let the bed bugs bite. What is this, Gremlins 2? Well, at least it has emergency lights. It
is a hospital.
Yeah, any proper hospital has a backup system.
Which means the elevators go down.
I think it was around this time in games when do not use elevator in time of emergency was the first thing everyone remembered from Half-Life.
Yeah. And oh boy, this is a thing.
Oh boy, good Dutch angle, good spooky shadows and lighting. I love it.
I know. It certainly ratchets up the tension.
Boy, you're just full of the one-liners tonight, aren't you?
Okay, my dad is a professional firefighter. My brother is a nurse. I'm fully aware of safety training. There is, seriously, the staircases like this are the single most reinforced portions of any building. Like, Eve breaking that stuff means she could just demolish the whole building without a scratch.
And all things considered, that's not out of the question for someone who was shooting laser beams on day one and is probably even more powerful now.
I grabbed this before the flickering started happening, but the goal today was we need to get some fuses to restore the power. And there should be a fight triggering... Oh, hey! Another grenade. The grenade launcher with the ice rounds to it, the cryo rounds.
Oh, is that what the blue syringe does? Okay.
Yes. However, cryo rounds are a trap in the hospital because a lot of enemies are resistant to ice.
Ah.
Okay, hold on. I just need to shoot you, and then I can scan you. So these guys throw little explodey bits to them. Parasite power, scan.
And don't shoot it, or else it'll stop the scan.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you for reminding me, sweet ball. 123 hit points. Susceptible to acid. Please note I do have an acid weapon. Oh wait, no, the grenade, does it provide tranquilizer?
I think that's why it was a syringe, yes, the tranquilizer gun. Which would make sense for a hospital, like, if they also shot wildlife. But look. Maybe some...
Okay, hold on, let me check.
Some doctor, like, a few days ago, heard reports of mutated animals and just set up this tranquilizer gun early.
Okay, an acid effect to bullets, okay. Hold on, Liberty. Adds tranquilizer. Okay, yeah, that is tranq. So for people who are wondering at home, tranquilizer, so acid is damage over time. Tranquilizer is the slow effect, effectively. So if I tranked somebody, they would start, being lethargic, their AT bar wouldn't fill as fast, they wouldn't move as fast around.
And there's this recurring... Ghost Girl. There's this recurring gameplay trope. It's not just from Squaresoft games, but they did it the most. Jellyfish-like entities that are resistant to physical damage but weak to elements. Or the other way around.
Flans.
Ah.
So yeah, we saw Maya there, the ghost girl. I'm not satisfied with the explanation we get in either ending for what's going on. But Aya's response is, "Why are you dressed like that? Aren't you cold?" And oh god, that's a big bug.
Ah. Ooh, it pukes that slime at you.
Which is ouch. If you step on it, you take damage. And you can see I'm taking a lot of poison damage. Alright, hold on, I have some of these medicine too. It's time to use them.
Yeah, fortunately, all status ailments disappear once the combat is over.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's kind of gruesome, even for a morgue.
True. Medicine 3. You basically have no idea that this is here until you actually go grab it.
Yeah, it didn't
because
even
you'll
look differently colored like you can, like other animated parts of the background.
No. Come on.
Well,
there we go. Just had to get into the right position to open the door. So you could have gone... So the game's intent is that you come up here to chase the ghost girl and you see this nice big... Oh, come on, Aya! Turn around! I love this game. I love this game. Flaws and all. I love this game.
Boy, this takes me back. Trust me, this happened all the time, especially with SquareSoft games.
Blue card key.
Oh.
What are we in? Quake? Oh God, Speedball! We're playing Descent again!
Oh, yeah, we are!
I need to find a blue card key.
Except this time, it's Eve who has 6 degrees of freedom, because she's the one flying. Oh.
Hoping to trigger another fight again, but because people who are paying attention to my levels, they probably observed I'm a little underleveled for where I should be in this point of the game, mostly because the power of my weapons has been carrying me through. And oh my God, she automatically throws away an unneeded key. Thank you, programmers.
She didn't do that with all the keys.
Uh-oh.
That guy looks like he's been toasted by Eve.
And there's a trail of goo from this drainage line.
Oh, I think that's just normal human blood from the autopsy, but I could be wrong.
Oh. Even then, part of me, when I first played this game, part of me was worried, hey, hold on, I just want to take out you first. Part of me was worried that, the police officers who all got, injured, were they brought to this hospital? Did they all die afterwards? Because they got... Ow.
I certainly hope not, yeah. They don't really say which hospital all of the other officers were moved to. Hopefully not this one.
Yeah, I'll grab everything.
Now, if this were one of those one-hospital towns in the middle of nowhere, yeah. That's...
I live in one of those one-hospital towns in the middle of near nowhere.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's got their own Alchemia hospital.
Another tool.
Really great camera angles on all of these rooms, though.
Yeah, even though it is top-down for a lot of it, there's just enough variation in what's going on that you can make it makes it work.
Okay, who's been putting fuses up there?
Oh, come on! Wait. Give me a second. Item. Hold on. Sort. Like that. Like that. Okay, I know what I need to do. Discard you. Discard you. Tune up a weapon and just steal all those. No! This is my only frick. Do I want to keep Tranquilizer for my final gun? Actually, you know what? I'm willing to bet there's going to be a source of Tranquilizer in the bonus dungeon.
Oh, there's something that's weak to tranquilization in the bonus dungeon?
Or the gun will... Probably, I'm hoping. Now, I've unequipped my... Oh, nope.
I think it re-equipped Liberty.
Yeah, it did. Okay. For a moment there, if you mod away
the fuse.
your...
Don't forget what you did that for.
Oh, crap. Thank you. If you mod away your current gun, it automatically equips your club in its place.
Guess this is the incinerator or something. That thing looks big. Does this hospital also offer cremation services on top of sperm donations?
Well, it is a fully fledged hospital. Also, the third version of the rat.
Oh, that's a very big rat. That's like a kangaroo. It's more like a rat man.
Okay. Don't trap me in the frigging corner. Just die. But there's this body right here that has the blue card key.
Okay, so that was probably someone who did work here, so there was a skeleton crew of staff that Eve barbecued.
Yeah.
I really should say microwave, because it feels more like that. You know, she just puts out a field that causes organic flesh to light on fire.
But yeah, I think this is a biohazard disposal facility.
You've got yes, okay, yeah, there would be
there.
Quite a lot. There would be quite a lot of call for that. Even a normal hospital has to dispose of organic waste. That just looks big enough to throw a person into, but yeah.
True. So we have a morgue, we have an incinerator, we have a secondary facility. I mean, this makes sense for a hospital basement. About the only thing they're missing, which I don't blame them for not having, is a MRI machine.
Oh yeah. Well, those were, I believe, back in the day in 1997, it was more about the CAT scan than the MRI. Similar technology, but not identical.
Yeah. Also,
sometimes I bet if Tomato Grandpa watches this LP, you know, he's probably going to be correcting us on all of this.
Well, Tomato Grandpa, if you do, please feel free to correct us. Okay, I'm missing fuse 3. Where was that supposed to be? Have the blue key card. Hold on, let me open my guide here. Key is no longer useful. Hospital maps, thank you. Scroll past those. Save point, fuse box. Oh, yep, I see what I missed. I can't get into it until I get through here, because there's a boss fight I need to go through.
Oh.
Well, a mini boss fight, a halfway boss, in a way.
You know, like the bears on day 2.
Yeah. Aya, you should know that something is wrong here.
This girl could only be more suspicious if she was carrying around a book about particle physics, like in Men in Black.
Or if, oh my God, she is a blonde twin. She is from The Shining.
No. Except in this case, it's just one half of the twin couple calling out to the other one to play with her forever and ever.
Lots of tools this day, because you're supposed to have, like, more weapons. And, oh god!
Oh, this is the most hideous of all the ones. This is the thing of all of them. Okay, so it starts making these balls, and it starts throwing them around, and okay, trust me, if my weapon wasn't as good as it was, this takes forever, because it'll start spawning those balls around, and they'll start bouncing around, they'll do contact damage, and you have to try and shoot them to get them out of the way. It's like fighting a living baseball pitching machine. It's really annoying.
Alright, there is fuse 3. But while I'm back here...
That looks like it's something you should be able to interact with, but I guess not. That red box.
Mm-hmm.
Not the fire extinguisher box, the glowing one. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just checking my guidebook here for a second, because I think our first actual submachine gun is coming up.
Oh, is that the one with all the random target affix on it?
Yeah, it's in this box right here, but I'll actually, you know what? I will do this first, because I want to... Oh god, yeah, the micro Uzi. So here's what this guy does. I'm just going to... Oh. Sorry, so this guy shoots off 5 shots at a time, with all the reduction in power that having multiple shots does. However, you see how it's got the little gun with the 5 blast marks on the side of it? That means it's randomized. It can deal anywhere between -50 to +50% of its actual shots at random targets. So it could fire 3, it could fire 7.
Yeah, it's about as wildly unreliable as a real Uzi. They've managed to recreate that aspect as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, to be fair, there is a time and a place for burst fire, which is usually one target, all the damage, or you're trying to proc something or
Some
other.
kind of special
words.
effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, in the 80s and 90s, it was movie shorthand for bad guys to pull out Uzis. It's just always with the Uzis. No other bigger guns or smaller guns, just cheap submachine guns.
Because they were small enough to be concealable, but they had the high rate of fire that showed that they weren't professionals. Whereas, single shot weapons were the realm of the good guys or the professionals. So, unfortunately, in the best traditions of old games, I have to reset myself every time I want to put a fuse back in. And I want to repair the wires before I talk. Yes, Aya, just...
Yeah, just do it with your bare hands. Why not?
I mean, to be fair, the power is off, and if you try doing this with the power on, she does get a shock. And there we go. The power is back on.
The music changes.
Yeah. And because the power is back on, we can slide out this door.
Eve's probably thinking, damn, I should have stolen more than 3 fuses. Because, as far as I can tell, all of these actions... She could have confronted Aya again, but these are all stalling actions she's been doing. The entire police precinct attack was a distraction as well.
I get the feeling that after the failure to convert Aya at the end of day... Oh, crap, creepy twins. Aya, you're hallucinating. But after the end of day 2 and her failure to convert Aya then, Eve recognized that getting to a fight with Aya is a bad idea.
Oh, yeah. Not to mention, she keeps getting better and better Oh, that's a lot of squids. Oh, boy.
But there's a lot of room to maneuver.
Oh, this is a perfect way to time to show off the Uzi.
Do I want to, though?
Just for one turn.
Okay, change weapon to the micro Uzi. Oh god, this hurts me. This hurts me.
Oh yeah, but just changing weapons takes a turn. Sorry. Yes, we have to.
So
yeah, you don't even
random.
get to target. It just highlights everything inside your globe.
3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 shots there.
So
okay, I'm going back to my actual gun now. Thank you.
Yeah, we had to demonstrate for the folks at home why we're not using that thing. Yeah. Well, you got rid of your Cure P, but I think you have the anti-poison ability.
Yep, I have Detox.
Okay.
And because I have double action, shoot you out. You know... There we go. Oh, haste! Haste!
Haste is always good.
Haste
is in any turn-based game. It's really good in this one. It makes your MP, your PE regenerate, as well as speeding up everything else.
Yep, your AT bar goes up faster. Aya runs faster. I mean, it does have something of a upfront cost to it, and I keep forgetting when it runs out because all you get is that little hasty symbol in the upper corner when you see it. Well, people been here because this does look like an inpatient room where people are. Okay. Oh, get out of the way.
Well, the rat has evolved. Instead of shooting fire from its tail, it shoots it from its hand. It's practically doing a kamehameha on you.
No. I have the kamehameha.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's the energy shot, yeah.
Right, I don't even have heal 3 yet. I'm just gonna
burn a medicine. Might as well get those out of our inventory.
Yeah.
Gosh, these flies, they're hunched over like humans. It almost makes me think they were taking inspiration from the Cronenberg Fly movie.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Particularly because they puke down on the ground, which is something Brundlefly did. Oh boy, wow, living patient and doctor, or nurse. Doctor. About your medication. It's no use to me if I'm dead.
I swear to God, if you two die out in the foyer before you get out to Maida, I'm going to throw the control across the room.
Oh, yeah. You'd be just like the clown all over again.
Yeah, which confuses me. Like, how does... Like, Eve's ability is so random in what she uses it on. Honestly, like, I suspect that she can sort of like leave a mist or something, like as a sort of scent marker saying, no pass here.
Yeah. God, I remember Wolfenstein the New Colossus, the scientist on your team, instead of actual force fields, he just sets up all these microwave generators around, which create invisible fields that cause Nazis to explode when walking into them. And I keep thinking that's basically this, but with fire. There's just these invisible force fields. Ugh. Makes grody sounds, too.
Yeah.
This is before we had proper, physics and models for liquid, so it actually looks really good for an attempt at showing something pouring out.
Yeah. And acid continues to do work, ending enemies with damage over time while I'm dealing other stuff. I'd also like to point that because acid procced on the first shot, it was doing damage even as I was shooting the guy.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, there's no such thing as mercy invincibility in this game.
Oh, hey, it's this room, the one we keep flashing back to.
Which is a emergency room. Like, if an emergency patient shows up here, they'd come into this room to be diagnosed.
Another thing this borrows heavily from Final Fantasy VII, Aya's flashbacks are a lot like Cloud's flashbacks.
True, but with less psychosis.
Yeah. She never imagines she was a whole other person.
No. But I do like, in my own way, the maturity involved with this particular plot point. In a worse game, Aya would have been mentioning her dead sister. Oh, woe is me, she died when we were children. All the way through the game. They would have flag-pulled this thing from here to high heaven.
Oh, yeah.
But she's an adult. It was 20 years ago. She's grieved, she's processed, she's moved on.
She doesn't have to keep bringing it up, yeah. Like, it makes plenty of sense for Daniel to keep mentioning his divorce because it's still affecting him and it still impacts his relationship with his son and all that. Liquid nitrogen. I don't know what we use it for. Oh, come on.
To be fair, if she's a ER nurse and not like one of the specialist nurses involved with that sort of thing, she may not know why they have liquid nitrogen on site, like what specifically for.
Oh yeah, there are other reasons why it would be used in operation. For example, freezing off wards. And yeah, everyone's either dead or yeah. Yeah, I think I'll choose the latter. Okay, get out of here, nurse. Very wise of you.
And hope you don't attract the attention of
giant rats.
Yeah, SP jacket. One of the best armors in the base game because of its high stats. And I keep. God damn it!
Oh wow!
Sorry, I thought I was going to have a. There's an item down there, but guess not.
Gosh. For an episode of the Sam and Max cartoon where they're attacked by a giant amoeba, and Max kills it by doing a Kali Ma and just ripping out its nucleus. And I wish I could do that, but maybe a good idea to not get it on your hands.
Yeah. Actually, that reminds me, now that it's in my inventory, I should get it out.
Oh yeah.
Use item. Oh, actually. Tune up. SP jacket and death. And just move that extra point of PE energy over.
Yeah.
Sorry, I am constantly paranoid that I'm, going to go the wrong direction with moving something over, and I'm going to lose my super weapon or super armor.
Oh yeah. At least there's
that would
nice
be a reload time,
confirmation.
people.
Yeah.
Alright, do I have to throw my controller across the room now? Actually, I don't want to do that because it's attached by a cord. Yes, they got out! However, if you go outside, Maida doesn't make any sort of comment about, hey, these people ran away. Alright, but now that I have... Wait, we are playing Descent. I hit blue green card, green key card, now... Lady,
hey.
Leave! Hey, you were mentioning it frees off wards.
Right.
But the hospital primarily uses it for research purposes. Even if you turn it off now, there's probably enough residual
Cold.
low temperature in the...
Yeah. The 13th
and the 13th floor.
Oh boy. You should probably go do it outside so you don't spontaneously combust, but,
Hold on. Come on. Find the frigging... There we go.
90s gaming, folks. Even as the 90s progressed, they got better about that stuff.
Mm-hmm. And you can see over here the damage to the stairwell that Eve pulled off.
God, what did she do? Just throw... I don't even know how many pounds of force you would have to do to break those, especially a hospital staircase. Those are specifically designed to, resist
they can take an
everything.
act of... They can take everything up to an act of God and then go, hey, God, try again.
Yeah, they're like supposed to be the last thing that breaks in an earthquake. Not that New York is known for its earthquakes, but that's more of a big thing over where I live. Oh, yeah, giant amoeboid.
And this guy does the hop around deal as well.
Wow, I'm so used to seeing that. Okay, now it's dead. Okay. I thought it was shot.
Yeah.
B-vest.
If I remember correctly, that is the battle vest. Let me check here. I still have two. Strong against that. Oh, right. That's where I got my resist poison armor effect.
Ah.
I'm going to keep a hold of this one just in case stack. So just in case stacking effects like that helps, I'll have to double check.
God, a modern game would probably force a valve puzzle here.
Oh god. You'd have to twirl the right analog stick.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, people, I haven't used the analog stick at all this LP. It's all been the face buttons.
Yeah, this game predates the use of the analog sticks in every PlayStation game. Really,
I mean, they were there.
They were there, but that really
Wait,
only started to become a thing in, like, PS2 and beyond.
Mm-hmm. Alright, next stop, 13th floor.
I hope Eve doesn't cut the cables on this one, too.
Yeah. That is a fast elevator ride.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Someone's been crisped.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's nice that she acknowledges that, you know.
But before I go through the doors, there's something I need to do first.
Oh.
The Chrysler Building.
The only New York building that actually looks nice. Well, everything else is a cube, but that has some style, you know?
True. I mean, and it doesn't mention anything aside from the fact that the top of this building is, is lit up like a Christmas tree. But yeah, so the Chrysler Building is the optional dungeon of the game, and hold on, freaking.
Did Squaresoft actually license out all of the things that they're referencing? Probably not. This was the 90s. I feel like if...
And even then, like...
Yeah.
You were saying?
Oh, no, yeah, even then you said.
Oh, but like, even then, like, a lot of this stuff is public domain, like the American Museum, or the Chrysler Building. These are
God,
public
it's got
names.
a giant hand on top. I didn't notice that part before.
Nope, I want to take out you guys first, just to... Okay. Give that time. Let the poison do its work. Shoot you twice. Shoot you twice. It's just, I don't want to leave these things bouncing around.
Yeah, those
if I can avoid it,
can hurt and they multiply.
Yeah.
Just glad there isn't a super mini boss version of that thing.
No, but one or even two of them is annoying enough.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's so many details about its horrifying design that I never noticed until revisiting it with you.
Because I'm the guy focusing on playing the game, you have the opportunity to step back and right, I want to do that way. You have the opportunity to step back and just watch me do my thing. All right, I know there's something. All right, there it is. I love the fact that there's an arrow pointing at what you need to do.
Ooh, G3A3.
Yeah. Actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do with that.
Sacrifice it to liberty.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? We've shown off the Uzi. Let's get it out of my inventory. And Liberty has officially hit 100 attack. So, come on.
It's a centrifuge.
Move it. There we go. Oh. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I clicked through it by accident, but...
wow, that's a big red button.
Yeah. To be fair, it could be one of those punch buttons to unlock a door, and those are designed to be oversized and easily punchable or pressable.
Well, it's a clear safety violation that someone put an entire centrifuge in front of it.
I wonder if it was Klemp or Eve. Actually, it's probably Eve who did that, because Klemp isn't here right now, I don't think.
Yeah. Though from the
No,
flashbacks, oh yeah, in case you haven't been able to tell, folks at home, he's the scientist looming over Aya in the flashbacks. I don't think he was able to put together who she is until after he saw her cell sample.
Yeah, but so Dr. Klemp was an intern. Ooh, ice bath. Cages. But yeah, so Dr. Klemp has been working on this for quite some time, on and off, and where is it? There we go, CR2 plus.
In between applying for grants, is that like where they hose off the animals or something?
Well, this almost looks like a hypothermia.
Yeah.
This almost looks like a hypothermia bath.
Yeah.
But that doesn't explain the cages.
No.
I have no idea what's going on in here.
You know, there being animal
feel
testing
like
here would be a great excuse for there being lots of animal-monster hybrids, but that has nothing to do with insemination as far as I can tell, so I don't even know.
All right, so we're going to be getting a bit of exposition here once I get through this fight, because up past the save point is plot.
Oh, I think that one's actually smaller than the other ones.
Yeah, it goes down to like 3 shots rather than 5 or 6.
What was that particle effect coming off the rat?
I don't know.
It looked like it was spreading its fleas around.
Alright, so this is science gone horribly wrong. You can note that the do you see the little gas coming off of the far tube?
Yeah.
Details.
Yes, the frost coming off of it.
Alright, so junk.
It's junk, that's what it is. Oh,
HLA list. So we've covered this before. Klemp is trying to find people who were genetically organ donation compatible with Eve for her Shoggoth slushy type thing. Patient records. Mariko Brea. So Mariko is the name of the love interest in the Parasite Eve novel and movie. There is a slight indication, aside from the fact that the timelines seriously don't match up, that this is the same woman. That Aya is the daughter of the love interest of the character from the book and movie.
And
Maya Brea,
she married some American guy.
She married an American Irishman in New York. I don't know if her father was a cop, because we know literally nothing about that guy.
Yeah.
Maya Brea, the daughter. Next page is missing somewhere else. Hold on.
Oh.
Same date, emergency hospitalization. So here's the thing, people. You may have noticed the dates. Like, this accident and the emergency stuff happened on December 23rd, 1977. This game started December 24th, 1997. So literally 20 years later.
And they were all kids at the time, including Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever's been done to them has been dormant for decades.
An elevator key. So basically what happened was the accident happened and Maya was pronounced dead on arrival at the hospital. Maya's body was used for organ transplants for Aya, who was in the accident, and for Melissa. And she's just calling into Daniel going, "Shit's fucked. This is weird."
I've been hallucinating my twin. Oh, the tiniest chest.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I literally have the Brady Games guide folded over my knee right now so I can flip it over and quickly refer to it if I need to. Okay, health is good enough.
Well, why didn't you do that with keys earlier in the game? Come on, guys. Developers, sometimes they overlook basic things. Meanwhile, the Navy...
The military has finally... Central Park.
In the air?
No unnecessary...
Are there, like, lots of flying creatures?
Well, they know... Well, assuming that somebody's actually talking to people, they know that Eve is airborne, so...
Okay.
If they don't see her leave, they know she's somewhere in New York. So Captain Lynch of this particular carrier and Admiral, I forget his name, missing people from the park and warn the city. The city already knows, buddy. You are late to that particular party.
Yeah. Warn what's left of the city that we're going to launch ICBMs.
Actually, how about F-15 Tomcats? Actually, I think that's a Tomcat. Is that a Tomcat or is it a 16? I can't remember which one was the carrier version, or had the... Quick, somebody get Maverick in here. Top Gun it.
1997. Also, I believe the year the Bad American Godzilla movie was made.
No, that's 1998.
Okay, all right.
I actually checked that before this, because... by the way, I would like to point out that flying that low inside a city is absurdly dangerous because of crosswinds.
Yeah.
Getting caught in a gust of wind because of the way the channels go across the city streets can and has caused accidents. So those fighter jet pilots are stupid.
The animators were like, but it looks cool, we're doing it.
Oh yeah, no problems there. We are now on the roof, and
so we have to fight a Harrier now. Oh wait, wrong game.
Yeah.
What the hell is that thing?
That is the boss of the fight. Okay, crap.
It's
hold
a
on.
spider with a brain and...
Scan. Notice the range on my gun. This is a huge battlefield. So I'm just going to spend my next energy here and just haste myself.
Yeah, boss, you can't tell what their HP is.
Which is traditional.
Yeah. Gosh, I wish you could get like a model viewer to look closer at this thing, because I'm sure it's amazing and horrible.
Yeah, but Aya currently is stuck. Oh crap. Move, move, move. I want to use an item. Yeah, let's use a medicine 2 here. So this enemy has a very specific attack pattern. Oh, there we go. Moved on to the second phase already. It will lay out spider webs to catch you, stop you from moving, and if you try to move, you take damage. And then it lines up that huge fireball to try and hit you.
Oh yeah, now I can see it clear. That is a humanoid torso in the front. This is some sort of horrible amalgamation of human and spider and who knows what else.
And brain.
And brain.
And if you get close, it likes to... Oh, there we go. Sorry, people. I would love to show you this fight, but...
You're someone else's problem now. Look up below.
Yeah. And heal 3. Excellent. Grab the gun. I like to think that the spider enemy there fell through the hole into the damage that Eve caused.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Wait, nope, never mind. Here she is. Eve was just hiding off camera.
Far off Eastern Island. You can just say Japan.
True. But there's also confirmation that this Eve and the previous Eve aren't the same individual, aren't the same continuity.
Yeah, they're not the same entity.
And Aya makes it clear that that Eve is not Maya.
No, this is a different organism, and it's not her twin sister all grown up either.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa was a separate individual who has also been taken over.
Yeah. I also like the fact that, you feeble creatures have to depend upon your machines to do your work. Well, she has a goddamn gun. That's good enough.
I can focus my powers into my gun. Uh-oh. That's not... Oh, she just melts him.
Well, to be fair, they did pass over her... they did pass over the hospital.
It's interesting that she chose melt rather than burn.
So I would just like to point out that many, many years later, Omni-Man made this exact same reference.
Just witness the lesson.
By pointing out...
Look at what they have to do to be just like us,
To mimic even a fraction of our power. So anybody who thinks Invincible is amazing, I hate to break it to you. Okay, don't go for the elevator, people. You can actually hear the jet approaching in the background. The noise is getting... What you want to do is you want to run all the way over here to this.
Yeah, the window washer elevator. Service elevator.
Yeah.
It's still got a squeegee in it. I mean, that was an amazing... Alright, that was a much better Sephiroth. Okay, yeah. Looking away from the explosion. Whoa!
So the big spider lady was hiding in the window. It broke through the window here and dropped off one of these little mini spiders.
I was not expecting that thing to come back.
We didn't see it melt and die. Of course it would come back. But we are dropped into a mini fight. This is actually on a hidden timer, and we need to win the fight and get over to the break here before the timer runs out. Which, fortunately, because Liberty is such a heavily overpowered gun, I can do that without worry. It's still not powerful enough.
Oh, I love the detail that they make crunching sounds when they're walking on snow instead of the ground.
Yeah. Eve got away with the sperm sample. I would like to point out at this point that Eve has the sperm sample, but she hasn't used it yet.
Gotta brush up on other things too, man. The girl's gonna want to be with Daniel, you're a divorcee.
Daniel, don't do this. Don't do this, Daniel. Don't do this, Daniel. Please.
You don't know. Maybe the girls like a shy, calm, nervous man.
Yeah. Somebody who isn't emotionally domineering. So finally we get our background about Klemp. So apparently Klemp was actually bribing another doctor at that hospital to provide him with the HLA list. And this other doctor got caught and fired. And Warner has been... And they've actually been investigating Melissa as well at this point, because they're not idiots. They're actually doing this stuff behind the scenes. And so they pointed that Melissa Pierce has been visiting the museum a lot over the recent months.
You need to go there. You have to get there before the being is born. Don't worry. Thanks to the magic of cutscenes, we're already there.
And Aya goes, screw this, nap time. To be fair, her seeing images, she's been having an emotionally distraught day. Hey, they cleaned up this place nice and neat already.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I thought they were going to leave it trashed all the time. Kathy, did you do this?
I credit Kathy with it. Yeah, Kathy did this. Kathy is amazing. Captain saved Ben's life. So,
Shiva
Captain
was Captain Baker's partner. Oh, wow.
Which makes no sense to me because Captain Baker is a captain. Why would he be a rookie in the canine unit and still have, like, Shiva must have been retirement age at that point.
Yeah, that takes like over. Should have been 12 years old or something, you know? I mean, maybe if she was retired and she was just the mascot dog, that might explain why they were saying, hey, let's show Shiva to Ben, but, you know, because they do that with...
And what? And if the kennel down here is... hold on, do I want to throw... Yes, I want to get rid of that and the junk. Like, if the kennel down there isn't actually a proper canine kennel, but basically, you know, the police dog pet place for them to, you know, put their pets when they're on duty. So I'm going to discard junk. She's going to hand 1. So people counting at home, that is 1 out of 300. What do I want to toss in there? Go away.
We don't need superstition.
We have the power of guns. Hold on. Yeah. I'm going to go... All right, that's that. I want to move you over for now. 600 rounds is good. Don't need to hit the canine unit or the storage room. It's just go straight back to Daniel here in the captain's office.
I'm just thinking of all of those stories of dog fired from being a cop for being too friendly. Someone on Twitter responded and said, all I see is dog refuses to be a narc.
All right. Fire for selling off patient records. Yep.
I'm glad that they mentioned that the person was fired for selling hospital records because, yeah, those are supposed to be very confidential.
Yeah, that's one of the few things, like, patient confidentiality is something that all medical professionals take absolutely deadly seriously. But I also noticed that, you know, Warner here says Melissa keeps going, and I was like, Eve? Like, she's internalized that her opponent is Eve, not Melissa.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is the last we're going to see of Warner.
Yeah, I don't think he dies. He just goes off camera.
Yeah. Thank you, Warner, for providing us with information we already have. Also, finally, a goddamn walkie-talkie.
Yeah, you'd think they'd have had that sooner, but...
And he gives one to Maida as well.
Nice fumbling animation there.
I know. Split up and look for... The three... He does have a point there, like him sitting in the office but somebody should be organizing the search.
Yeah.
Kathy must be taking care of that. She seems to be doing everything else around here. Except empty the garbage bin. Yeah. So, that was day 4. Conception, which, we've covered. What do you think about that, Speed?
Drops a lot of pretty good plot beats. It has some pretty memorable sequences. The game of cat and mouse in the basement, where everything goes all spooky for a while. Some of the grossest monsters get in the game, and I know that's coming after we saw Cerberus. No cutscene for that amalgamation of limbs that we saw, but, not great. And also we got to see Aya dodge incoming kamikaze attack from a tomcat, which was pretty amazing.
True. Yeah. Day 4, I think it does a lot of the plot setup and resolution, like explaining why the bad guy is doing their thing, that we aren't going to get time for on day 5 and wasn't really a place for on day 3. The use of the hospital as a location is frankly traditional for horror games, and but actually seeing living people and having them survive the incident was a definite nice change of pace.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I went through the hospital pretty fast, all things considered, but then again, we've covered just the new Game Plus bonuses I have. The end boss fight, though, the spider brain person thing, whatever, I think it also has a very important part in what Eve is doing, because up until that point, a lot of what she's been doing has been changing existing creatures and changing them around, giving them new abilities like the fireballs on the rats, or making the snakes larger and more venomous. But that creature was a definite amalgam of
that was a custom job.
That was a custom job. And I mean, we get to see her prototype version with the things that will throw around the basketball things earlier that I murderized because I didn't want to duck with them.
Yeah, those were the ones that I said I'm glad we didn't have a transformation scene for those. Those ones are clearly made out of like spare parts and whatnot when she was trying to create her big monster. Probably from using parts from the morgue.
Mm-hmm. But it also shows that the enemy, Eve, in this game is learning, is adapting, is improving. She's just she's not
doing the same thing every day. She's adapting, and even though Aya is getting stronger, Eve is getting more and more creative.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's a nice dichotomy between the two. I mean, yes, the idea that the enemy master will throw their minions at it, but it's so rare to find, the body horror, the bio horrorness that comes with this sort of game, and you can actually see in its own way the progress that Eve is making in her creations.
Yeah. The first ones were barely modified at all. The zoo creatures felt like they were just a byproduct, really. But as time's gone on, she's getting better at being a monster master, basically.
Yeah. But thank you for joining me today, Speedball. Thank you all for watching. And I hope to see you next time with Day 5. Oh God, it's going to be a long one.
Mm-hmm.
Especially but yeah, see you all later then.